For this DIY project, we are making a wall sconce. I'm using my Gorilla Strong adhesive, and I'm also using an instant glue so I can continue working. I'm making sure to line up the seams on my cups. I'm also using this piece of wood from the Dollar Tree. I'm just cutting 7 inches off, and I'm using my hacksaw blade. I'm using a sanding sponge to make sure the wood is smooth before I continue working. I'm also using one small dowel from the Dollar Tree, and I'm cutting 2.5 inches from each end. And I'm going to be using that small piece also. Now I'm going to be using my drill to poke holes in the wood that can fit the dowel, and I want it to be snug. And I'm going to place the dowels 1 inch down on each end of the wood. Now I'll use my wood glue to connect them. I placed red acrylic paint on the tips of the dowels, and I'm using that to mark where I need to drill. I placed it directly in the center. I'm using the same drill bit and I'm drilling through the cups. I'm adding some wood glue, and I'll use my wet brush to brush it on, and this will just be like a primer to prime the wood before I spray paint it. These are the lights I'll be using. They're rechargeable and they come with remotes. I'm going to use 2 of them, and they sit directly in the cup without moving. I like to give options, and the main reason for doing that is because I'm listening to the couple people that may complain sometimes about my gold color that I use, or so but I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I'm just going to do what I like, and hopefully the majority will like it. I can't please everyone. I taped off the ends to spray paint it black and silver. Now I'm adding my frame, and I'm using my strong adhesive. Now for it to sit level on the wall, I'm adding this piece of dowel on the bottom, and then I'm adding my hook to the top about 1/3 the way down. And last year I made the same 2 cups for a vase. So if you like just a vase, just go ahead and make it without adding the hooks. Now I'm spraying the outside with the black, then I'm cleaning the inside with alcohol, and then I'm gonna cover the black and spray the inside with silver. Now the silver looked like gray on the outside, and I definitely did not like it. So I'm changing it, and I'm going back to my white and my gold. I'm spraying the entire thing white, and then I'm adding my gold contact paper. You could also, if you like black and silver, or black and any color, black and gold, you could spray paint the entire thing black, use silver contact paper. Now for our lights, we're using these lights. I'll add these in the description box so you can find these exact lights. See, when I put them in, they're not moving. I have to knock it on the surface. And remember to add some adhesive to the dowels on the inside of the cups also so they can be strong. And here's how this project turned out, guys. I hope you like this one. For this project, we're going to be making a lantern, and we're also making a beehive. So I'm using this lantern accessory from Amazon. I'll leave that in the description box for you. I'm using my soldering iron to cut out the space to fit my lantern accessory, and then I'm going to also cut out the base from the other bucket. Then I'm using my X-Acto knife to clean up the cuts. I'm going to attach both of the buckets together, and I'm using my strong adhesive. I'm going to be joining the seal, and I'm using this spackling, but that wasn't enough to hide the seam after I put the light inside. So I'm going to be adding this molding trim. It's self-adhesive, but I'm still adding my glue. Now I'm adding my light fixture, and I'm also adding a bulb. And here's how this project turned out, guys. I hope you like this one. Now we're going to turn this into a beehive, because that's the first thing I saw when I put the two buckets together in the store. I'm using my soldering iron to cut out a hole. Now I'm gluing some foam right on the inside so I can use my spray foam to fill the pocket. Now I'm going to be using different colors, outdoor paint, acrylic paints. I have this one that I also mix. So I'm going to use this one as a base first, and then I'll put the yellow on top. Now I'm going to do like some honey drops, and it doesn't look like real honey when I was done, so, but I'm using my hot glue to make honey drops. I'm using my spray gun for this project. I'm using this metallic gold to add to the honey drips. I also bought these solar bees from Amazon, and I'm using my hair dryer to remove the bee from the light. Now I'm adding holes all over, and I'm putting the most on the inside right there on the top. I put about 15 of them in the hole. Then I'm stringing the light through, and then I add the bee on top. The lights are 6 inches apart, so I put them about 5 inches apart. Now I'm going to add a string so I can hang it outside in the tree. I'm also going to add some daisies. I have red and yellow mica powder, so I'm going to mix it to get orange. And I have 2 mold. I'm going to add my brown mica powder on the disc, and then I add the orange on the leaves. Now I'm adding my hot glue. You don't have to do it as thick. I use way too much hot glue for this one. And now here are the thinner ones. And I'm using my strong adhesive and my hot glue to add them to the buckets. I also made some smaller daisies, and I'm just adding them close to the larger ones. And we're done with this project, guys. I hope you like this one. This is more arts and craft than I'm used to, but I hope you appreciate this one. For this project, I'm using 4 bags of pebbles from the Dollar Tree. I'm separating them into different sets so I can paint them, and I'm going to be using DecoArt American acrylic paint, and I'm using my spray gun. That way I can mix the paints to get different colors. You can use spray paint. Spray paint is more durable, but you'd have to buy all the colors that you'd like. I'm using some grays, browns, black, yellow, blue, red, and orange. I'm also making a frame since we're using rocks. They're quite heavy. And you don't have to make a frame. You can buy one from the thrift store, or if you have a frame that is solid, you can go ahead and use that. I'm using 1/8 inch backing board from the Home Depot. It's quite cheap. It was like $13 for 4 feet by 8 feet. They cut it for you. And then I come home and do the rest of cuts. So I'm using 19 by 19. I use my laser machine to cut 4 pieces of 1/2 inch MDF for the frame. I glued my frame together, attached both pieces, then I added wood filler to conceal the seam, sanded it with 220 grit sanding paper. I'm adding shellac to seal the laser burn, Then I'm priming it with Rust-Oleum paint. Then I'm spray painting it with flat white. Please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment if you like at least one of these projects. I'll really appreciate that. Thank you. Now I'm adding my hook to the back. I'm finding the center and I'm placing the hook 1/3 the way down. Now the frame itself is heavy and this hook can hold up to 40 pounds. So this should be good. The screws are showing on the front, but the rocks will cover that. Now here are all my rocks. I'm just placing them in random spots so I can have a sprinkle of all the colors. I did not glue them in just because I don't want to wait for my glue to dry before I add my epoxy. I'm going to be adding epoxy resin on top. So I added one layer first, then after 4 hours I cleaned it with some alcohol and added a second light layer. I got this epoxy to try out, but I would not even mention it because there was just too many bubbles that my heat gun could not pop. I hope you like this project, guys. Its home will be on the patio for now because of all the colors, but it's pretty. If you like these projects, please click on my profile to watch another one of my videos. I'll really appreciate that. Thank you. Bye-bye.